Hi everyone. Today we're going to work through the hips and outside of our legs, so which is the area that we can feel a lot of tension that can stop us being able to sit cross-legged on the floor, and also stop us doing spinal movements as well. So if the tight hips can pull onto your back. So I'm going to start with the foot massaging, because when I feel my feet are in the right place, the hips can settle in a way. So, and then I'm going to just talk about the lateral lines today for the yin. So we want to feel the feet first. I'm going to just take my shoes off here and just start with one leg. So whichever one you want. So you can lengthen one leg out, cushion your body, because it's much more comfortable for you. Then get in a position where you can have the foot in the front. Then maybe other block can support you if you need to, something like this. See how much nicer it is, and you can reach to your foot. It's important you learn these little tricks, otherwise you get too much pain and you give up. So don't give up, please. So I'm going to use some oil. This is dry oil, so it's not going to make me slip all over the place. So I'm going to go and around, just put. So I don't need this here, but I'm going to leave it there, so see what happens, because it feels like I'm being pulled with that side, and it's really easier on my hip. I don't feel too hard. So I can just go rub my foot up and down. So then I go onto the side of my foot here. So when I'm putting on the side, my ankle's not twisting. Then I can notice how much I'm pulling this way. So do you see the foot can turn upside down? This is what you need to learn to do. So you need to learn to pull the foot sideways and upside down. So when this happens, the knee goes open. Do you see? So we need to learn that. I'm going to take this away so you can see the movement, and you can pull, the knee comes down, and you go up and you pull, the knee comes down. I want you to pay attention to that and pull with one hand, opposite arm, and just feel that rotation. And feel how it's affecting your hip there. See, the foot positioning is going to affect your hip. So we're gonna go there for a bit, and then I now feel my hip rotated out. Again, you can cushion it, and I'm going to the sole of my foot. Here, I'm going to feel all the tension already release. All our lower body meridian starts here. Once you get comfortable, you can go rub up and down. You don't have to know massaging to be able to just rub. And don't be lazy about it. Look after yourselves, because we can't always get people to do things for us, right? Be self-sufficient. And then I'm gonna go into my toes with bottom of my feet. I'm rubbing with my both thumbs. So I'm doing a quick job of it, and I go to the next one. You can feel the tension in the bones in the toes, and then I go to the middle one with both hands. I'm gonna come back out again. There you go. Then I'm gonna pull my toes back and release, and toes back and we release. Pull, push, pull, push. You wanna pull the toes and then bend them other way, so you're going forwards and backwards. And start noticing the tension you're feeling. You might be feeling the release already on this hip, right? Then I'm gonna try to get my fingers inside of the toes, and I grab, and I squeeze and release, and squeeze and release. I want to side the tension out. Feel my hip here. I'm gonna squeeze and release and squeeze and release. And I'm doing little circles. You don't have to do big ones, and you can be gentler than me. I'm really used to it, so I'm going really fast. You can go slower. And other way around. And now I'm gonna open my fingers and squeeze my fingers. Open and squeeze. Allow the tension, the release here, side away. Then we can pick up. I'm just gonna rotate this leg in and out, just loosen. So if you pull the fingers now, get the opposite hand to hold the toes, or you can just grab the foot, and then you can just start rotating here. And just making a little circle. circle the other way. And then just gonna go, so I'm supporting my legs still. I feel my hip rotating. I'm just gonna try to get that foot. I'm gonna show you. This hand grabs it from the front of the foot, and I'm gonna try to turn it. And then you see how much you're squeezing here. Use the blocks or the cushions here, it's good. So now you can just stay there and massage the sole of the foot again. So I managed to hold the front of my top of my foot in the other hand, and I'm pulling with that and just massaging where I pull. And I'm gonna cushion my hips to go up and down, and notice that release in the side. The knee joints squeeze a lot, so that might be another issue for you, so you can bring the foot further away from you, okay? And then we are going to stay here. Notice the tension, pull the foot up. Stay. I want you to now find that stretch. I'm gonna stay on the blocks despite the fact I can be on the floor, because it's really nice to feel that release in the knee. So my knee is not feeling. I can feel my muscles in the legs now. Because of my massaging in the foot, I let go of my tension in my knee here. I'm gonna keep massaging. On the yoga poses, we're supposed to use your feet and sit on them, but not all of us can do that, okay? So now we can try to see whether I can manage to hold this one here. Do you see? Right, so I bent my foot upside down. I'm ready for it, and I'm gonna leave it there, see how it feels. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing my neck. I'm breathing. Noticing the foot is going to feel tense. You can come out of it, hug it, bring it up again, and then bring it back down again whenever you need to. And you're feeling the sole of the foot totally upside down. Your knees rotated down here, so you can feel the head free itself. Notice how it feels. And then I'm gonna support my knee here again, because I don't want to be in too much pain, so you can come down to front. Now you can feel the hip really opening up there, and you're trying to grab this foot. You don't need to reach it. You can just try to go forwards first. We've been bending in this position now 8 minutes since we started doing the foot massage. So remember, so if it's feeling a little sore, it's only normal. So I'm gonna go free this leg, straighten it out. Have a little rebound there. Whilst that's happening, I'm going to set my other leg here. So again, you can start with the block higher, then it gives you a little bit more rest. And I'm going to put some oil, and we are going to massage the oil in first. Good. So then you can just go on the front of the foot and the sole of the foot, just using your hands, going rubbing up and down. You start feeling the release as soon as this massaging happens. You feel the release coming. Good. Then you can just try to get the massage with the thumbs in this toes here. You're going up and down in each toe, squeezing, and the other one. Oh, and this one. Then you can go around and just give yourself a little squeeze. Release the tension, pull onto the toes. And just go again. It's just trial and error. Find where you want it, and then you can really keep doing it because it feels so relaxing. Then you can go the fingers through the toes and just start rotating. Notice what happens to this leg when this movements in the foot is happening. You're feeling all the release. All your lower body meridians come from the bottom of the foot or the top of the foot, right? So the top of the foot ones come up all the way here, the bottom of the foot come inside of the leg and up, and the back of the leg and up. So you got the kidney and bladder from the back of the leg, stomach and spleen in the front. You got liver and gallbladder through the sides, right? They're all starting from the lower part. And circle the other way. Try to breathe and release tension. You can squeeze forwards and backwards. This will encourage your feet to become more active as you're standing, walking, and then you can use your knee joint better, hip joint better. This all relates. So we need the feet to be gripping the right positions as we step. So it's important that we do this, right? And we can stretch the fingers and squeeze the fingers. Stretch and squeeze. You're feeling the release through the hips. Squeeze again. Squeeze again. And then you can pull. Then you're gonna get that, and then just try to circle the hip. You can hold with the toes or just the head is fine. And if you go one foot here, there, head there, and you can do this easier. Rotate wherever you can go. Another way around. Keep breathing in. Keep breathing out. And then we can come in. So now I'm gonna try adjust wherever you need to, right? I'm gonna try to turn this foot upside down. This is not very good side of my body. Yeah, my left hip is not as good. So I'm trying to turn this upside down. Do you see? That way. And I can feel a little release on my hip here. So I'm gonna adjust. Trying to encourage the foot to stay upside down. And I'm gonna grab and pull again. Now I can now find it on my leg. I'm gonna just keep massaging it because this ankle is a little problematic for me. And when I'm massaging my foot, I'm feeling the pain a little less intense. So you can move in and then move it again. I'm just gonna try to support my left knee because it hurts too much on the left hip otherwise. But I'm going to try to reach forwards here. And then relax. I'm getting any tension in here, so what I'll do, I'll just go in gentle movements, and I'm going to pull the foot again, and then try to go there. So this ankle I've hurt when I was a child, I think. And so it's still weak in the same point. So I have to always look after it. So if it's getting too sore, I'm gonna rub it. Don't try to break it, basically. So if it's too much, you just can give yourself a break. You're still stretching the hip. And I try to pull upside down again on this foot. And this toe tries to come towards me and I'm relaxing the body down. That felt a little bit better now. Try to rest your shoulders, your neck. I'm going to try to hold the same amount of time as I did on the other side. So we got another minute here. You can come up, relax the ankle, massage it, do what you need to do. And then bring it back in again. So it's getting to learn to train it properly. And more seconds here. I'm just not gonna risk the pain, so I'm stopping and starting. And I'm gonna turn it down. Relax your neck, shoulders, and your breathing nice and deep. Just relax there. And then we're gonna come back up. Just want you to like relax your ankles, rub them up and down, maybe stretch that leg out. Yes, because you're feeling all that blood running through again. So what I want to do, because we want to open the hips and learn about the feet, I'm gonna bring 2 blocks here. You can go only one. And I'm gonna place my feet here. So now you feel the sacrum and the hips a bit more open, and you can feel the body rolling forwards easier. Then you can just do the butterfly. And you can notice that movement on the hips straight away. Relax your neck and your shoulders. If you can't hold the feet, you can hold somewhere else, okay? So you can relax the head and just go for it. So you're feeling these muscles in the hips, deep piriformis muscles there, that really tight small muscles, and then it just rotates the hip. So when you're opening here, you're also feeling your inner legs, the connections through the inner legs into the pelvic bone, and then relax and rest. Get the feet to feel together here, squeeze them together. Release the tension in the neck, your shoulders. Slide the tension away. We won't hold this one as long as we did the others. So I'm gonna move in a minute, just trying to get you to do the lotus pose again. But this time we're gonna use the legs underneath and see whether there's any difference. Sometimes you hold on to loads without realizing, so try to relax. Oh, shoulders, hips, mouth, nose. Then we can go left leg under, right leg over. So because we've been in this position a lot, so I'm gonna show you. So I brought my knee in line with my hip. So the foot goes upside down there, like we've been practicing. And you can go on the other side, upside down. So this is on me. So I've been doing a lot of yoga. So this has been on me, and I've been like working hard to get that foot upside down, and I managed this. It might not happen as easily on you, so the easier option is leaving the block there and leaving it there, right? That's good enough, isn't it? Or you can leave it on the floor or a cushion, and you can just feel the stretch here. I want you to be steady in the pose and notice your mood. I know the legs feel resisting, but your body feels much taller. So when you get in the here, you feel your hips actually settle easier, it grounds you, and you feel the spine is able to move, and there's no tension in the back. So you're actually neutralizing your spine here and learning to use the muscles in between each and every vertebrae activates. They start pulling up easier because of your pelvic position. So try to settle in. Breathe. Know that you're breathing. Elongate the spine as you're breathing in. You're feeling the breath expanding and lengthening. As you're breathing out, you're relaxing our shoulders, arms, cheeks. Now we're gonna undo this leg. Even though it feels good, just undo it, because I don't want you to get too much sore in the knees and the foot. Just relax the toes, relax your both legs. That was my good side, so it felt really good. I could have stayed there longer, but now I'm gonna try the left leg on top, which is gonna be harder. I already explained because of my ankle joints, but you can have the same kind of movement problems. So you're gonna turn the foot upside down, and that knee is gonna come in line with the hip, and then you're pulling this leg upside down, and the knee comes in line. Do you see? So you're kind of creating the same thing, but this one doesn't feel the same. So my foot is upside down under my leg, supporting that leg up, and my knee doesn't touch down on this side. Okay, so this is the different imbalances in my body, but my foot is feeling okay at the moment. So I'm gonna just relax here and try to see how long I can hold. It might not be as long as the other side, but I'm going to try to relax my left hip, relax my neck and my shoulders, find my breath, lifting, lengthening, breathing. Just let go of the tension. If you manage to massage the foot, it feels good to be free. You can keep massaging that toe foot if you want to, because it releases more tension in the hip. You'll see it. Plant your hips on the ground. Feel the breath lengthening, rising, lifting. Shoulders are relaxing. If you need to bring the foot on the floor, you can do. If it's still good, you can try to stay here. Even if you're not on the full lotus, you can still feel the benefits of being in this position with the both legs. Notice how it feels. Keep breathing in, keep breathing out. Do not stop the breath. You can come out and back in anytime you need. Move the shoulders, move the neck, feel the body relax. You can see how much easier to move with the back here. And now we are going to move and then we can undo our legs again. Just stretch them out. Just rub the legs up and down. Let the blood run through the back of the legs, and then notice the feet. I know we've done a lot, but we are going to do one more yet still. So we did the 1 foot over with straight leg, we did 1 foot over with bent leg. So we're gonna try to go into the log, double log, which is still the legs bending, but you don't actually put the foot in the same position. So you won't go on the side of the foot and side of the foot in the leg there. So they see you're trying to make the legs tighten on the side, so you feel more on the outer hip. I need to support myself with this one a lot, so I can't hold so much, and I'm on the side of my foot rather than the front. So this is different. It's the same with this underneath. And I'm gonna try to relax onto this leg here, find the support, and just come on, lean forwards and relax. So now I'm getting into my IT bend on the hip. So this is completely different for me. I feel it much tighter, Some people are really open on the hips or double jointed, so it might not feel. So you can really bring that foot under this knee, which is impossible for me, do you see? So then you can double them up like square pose. So I'm just gonna stay here, keep on the side of the foot, and find that IT bend stretch for me. Wherever it is, you feel it, you find it, you hold it. This one makes me sweat more because it's getting into the liver and gallbladder meridians, and that keeps the heat in the body, so the liver is really working there. I'm in my detox, so this is really making me sweat, so that's a good thing. I'm getting rid of impurities in the body. We've been holding 2 minutes on the poses, so this is gonna be another minute here. Deepen the breath, relax the body down further and further. And then we come up, just rebound here. Stretch the legs out again. You can just move them wherever you want to. Allow the blood to run through before we do the other side. Even 2 minutes feels long time because we've been sitting in this position for 28 minutes now, right? So that's why it feels heavy sometimes, because you're not used to sitting on the floor this long. So let's try the other side. So I'm gonna get the change. Trying to square my hip. This side is gonna be even worse. So it's okay. I'm gonna try to keep that foot flexed and then relax over this thigh. I don't want my knee any pressure, so I'm not putting it on the knee. I'm on my thigh and it feels okay at the moment. I'm gonna persevere and relax into this pose so that I can lower the knee down a little bit more. Not forcing it, just willing it. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. And we can gently come back up and onto the legs. Okay, I cushioned this so it didn't feel so bad. Now if you want to, you can just lie down and stretch. Oh, you're gonna stretch up here with me. Right and left. You can just feel Express your body. That's all I have time for, but if you're really feeling like tired because after all that seated pose, just lie down and relax, and I shall see you next time. Namaste everybody. Thank you.